Good evening, my name is Maylee Mercado. I am a nursing student and I will be changing a sterile dressing today. So the first thing I want to do is I want to check the doctor's orders, make sure that there's an order for me to change the sterile dressing. Then I want to come inside the room and I want to ID the patient. This is my patient. I'm going to explain the procedure and I'm going to bring the bed to a comfortable working position. Then I'm going to wash my hands, put on my gloves, clean gloves, not sterile gloves. I'm going to remove the old dressing.
I will then kink my tube.
Okay, being gentle. And just kind of roll it into a ball. Okay.
I will slightly aspirate and check my patient's
I'm going to throw that out. Next thing I want to do is I want to measure the wound, the length, the width, and the depth of the wound.
But if they're less than 100,
Okay, to have the length and have the width. And I will take a Q-tip so that I can measure the depth so that later on when I'm done with my patient I can document how well the wound is healing. So once I do that, I'm going to wash my hands again and I'm going to set up my sterile field.
in this case, everything seems to go okay, so I will then install. Kink it. I will then go ahead and get 30 cc's of tap water.
Okay, have my 1-inch margin. Okay. Without touching the ball. Okay, come from the side, dump it.
I will make sure there's no message around the patient. I would also assess my patient's site with my tube and make sure everything seems to be okay. There's no odor, it's not red, it's not swollen. Everything seems to be okay. Roll this towel out. I will document the input-output data that I got from my patient. I will bring the bed back to the lowest position.
I haven't touched it.
And make
Still
sure
sterile.
the working for my patient. And I'll
Still
wash my
sterile.
hands again before I leave the room. Thank you. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I know where it is. Feeding.
Now I want to get my normal saline. I want to check for the expiration date, make sure that it is still, I'm still able to use it. I would get a brand new bottle. If there is one available, I would put the date and the time. If it was used, I would just tip it a little bit and then I would pour it. But in this case, the bottle's new, so I'm going to just come from the side.
Oh, shoot.
A little bit.
No, it's right here.
Now I want to put on my sterile gloves. So I want to just flap the ends without touching the inside because that's sterile. Grab my glove on the outside, put my hand in. Okay, I can fix that later. I want to go under the flap. now that I have my sterile gloves, now I can fix them. I haven't touched anything. I'm just fixing my gloves.
So first I will wash my hands.
Still sterile.
Doctor's orders and identify the patient. So this is Mr. Swift. Next I'll explain the procedure with Mr. Swift.
So I have my sterile gloves on. Hand it off. Clean the wound.
Then I will assemble my
Hand it off.
I'll wash my hands
Clean the wound.
and I'll put on my gloves.
Hand it off. Clean the wound. Hand it off.
I will assess the patient for any nausea, abdominal distension, and
Hand it off.
margin for bowel sounds.
Okay. And now I'm gonna put on my ABD pad on my patient.
No redness or any drainage.
Okay.
Not. Towel underneath just in case. So then first I will pink this. And then I will aspirate, and if it's under 100, then I will instill it back into the patient. If it's more than 100, then
It's a little sticky on my gloves, but just taping the dressing down.
color, odor, and particles, so that everything seems to be in order. So then I will next I want to do a flush, so I'm going to get
Okay.
30 cc of tap water.
And I just want to put my initials, the date, and the time, 9:17 p.m. So that when the next nurse or when the next dressing change is due, they're able to know when was the last time the dressing was changed. So once I do that, I want to just cover my patient, bring my side rail, prevent my patient from falling,
I'll wash my
bring
hands
the
and
patient down
put in alcohol.
to the lowest position possible. And I want to just clean up my sterile field. I want to take off my gloves. I want to wash my hands, and then I want to document what I did on the patient. I want to document the wound length, the wound width, and the wound depth in my nursing notes. And that was my video on sterile dressing. Thank you so much for watching.